The BRICS Summit, a critical event for the emerging economies of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, is set to be a forum for vital discussions on alternative currency and expansion guidelines. However, overshadowing these important talks is the contentious question of whether Russian President Vladimir Putin could be arrested during the summit. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa's recent statements on the matter have added fuel to the debate. This video explores the significance of the BRICS Summit and the complexities surrounding the potential arrest of Putin. The BRICS Summit, a biennial gathering of 5 influential nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, holds immense importance in the world of international diplomacy and geopolitics. With their combined economic power and geopolitical influence, these emerging economies have the potential to reshape global trade and finance dynamics. Before we get into the video, I would like to pass on a special message about a close friend of the channel. Lewin is a sickler and has lost 2 siblings to this disease. He has battled the dreaded sickle cell disease all his life, but his health keeps deteriorating as the days go by. Lewin is indeed a fighter, and the best we can do for him as a team is to help him stay healthy. Lewin's health can be completely restored with a bone marrow transplant and a bilateral hip replacement. So we call on all our audience and fans to please donate and see that he gets these surgeries. Please check out his GoFundMe campaign in the description below. The summit serves as a platform for high-level discussions on various crucial topics, including alternative currency arrangements and guidelines for expansion. At the heart of the summit lies the aspiration to challenge the dominance of traditional global financial institutions and foster greater economic independence among member nations. The proposed discussions on alternative currency mechanisms, such as a shared currency or a currency basket, could have far-reaching implications for both BRICS countries and the wider international community. By exploring avenues to reduce reliance on the US dollar for international trade, the bloc aims to create a more balanced and resilient global economic system. Furthermore, the expansion guidelines set forth during the summit are pivotal for the bloc's continued growth and influence. As the BRICS nations have diverse economic structures, resources, and political systems, deciding on a collective approach to expansion requires delicate negotiations and compromises. The outcome of these discussions will not only impact the bloc's future trajectory, but also influence how the international community perceives and engages with BRICS on a global stage. The BRICS Summit also acts as a counterweight to traditional Western-centric international institutions, providing a voice to emerging economies that are seeking greater representation in global decision-making processes. By promoting dialogue and cooperation among its members, the summit fosters mutual understanding and strengthens the unity of the bloc. Additionally, it presents an opportunity for member countries to explore collaborative projects, foster technology transfer, and deepen economic ties, further solidifying the role of BRICS in the global economic landscape. Amid the anticipation surrounding the BRICS Summit, an intense debate has unfolded over a pressing and unprecedented issue: the possibility of arresting Russian President Vladimir Putin during the event. The roots of this controversy trace back to an arrest warrant issued by the International Criminal Court (ICC) against Putin, alleging his involvement in certain criminal activities. However, the situation becomes more complex because South Africa, the host country of the summit, is bound by its commitments as a signatory to the ICC. The warrant's existence has placed South Africa in a delicate diplomatic conundrum. On one hand, the country must adhere to international law and its obligations as an ICC member, which includes enforcing arrest warrants. On the other hand, such a move could have profound implications for the summit and the relationship between South Africa and Russia, considering Putin's status as a sitting head of state. The arrest warrant has raised concerns about the impact on the BRICS bloc's cohesion and stability. As the host country, South Africa shoulders the responsibility of ensuring a harmonious and productive summit. An arrest during the event could potentially overshadow the discussions on critical economic and political matters, causing the summit to lose its focus and desired outcomes. Recent reports from Reuters indicate that President Cyril Ramaphosa has taken proactive measures to address this delicate situation. Seeking permission from the ICC to be exempt from enforcing the warrant reveals the gravity of the issue and the president's recognition of the potential ramifications of taking such an unprecedented action on a fellow BRICS member. President Cyril Ramaphosa's response to the Democratic Alliance's call for Putin's arrest during the BRICS Summit was unequivocal. He expressed that apprehending the Russian leader under such circumstances would essentially be tantamount to a declaration of war. This assertive remark highlights the weight of the decision and the complex political and diplomatic repercussions it could carry for South Africa. At the heart of Ramaphosa's statement lies the recognition that arresting a sitting head of state at an international event of this magnitude could lead to severe strains in diplomatic relations. Russia is a significant trading partner and strategic ally for South Africa, and any action perceived as hostile could disrupt existing economic ties and cooperation. Additionally, such an arrest could evoke strong reactions not only from Russia, but also from other BRICS member countries, potentially leading to divisions within the bloc itself. The court submissions made by President Ramaphosa in response to the arrest warrant underscore his proactive approach to handling this challenging issue. By initiating proceedings with the ICC under Article 97, which permits countries to plea for exemption from executing an arrest warrant under specific circumstances, Ramaphosa demonstrates a strategic and diplomatic response to the situation. His decision to seek exemption reflects an understanding of the implications that the arrest of Putin could have, not only on South Africa's relations with Russia, but also on the broader dynamics within the BRICS bloc. Furthermore, Ramaphosa's actions signify a nuanced approach to balance legal obligations and political realities. As a country committed to upholding international law and justice, South Africa grapples with the responsibility to enforce ICC arrest warrants. Simultaneously, as the host of the BRICS Summit, the nation aims to create an environment conducive to fruitful discussions and collaboration among member nations. The president's proactive approach indicates a willingness to explore alternative solutions that can preserve both legal integrity and diplomatic relationships. The arrest of a sitting head of state during a major international summit raises numerous concerns and potential implications. Firstly, it could severely strain South Africa's diplomatic relations with Russia, a significant trading partner and strategic ally. This strain may also extend to other BRICS countries, leading to internal divisions within the bloc. Furthermore, the arrest of Putin could disrupt the functioning and purpose of the BRICS Summit itself. The focus of the event may shift from critical economic and political discussions to the legal battle surrounding the arrest. This could undermine the summit's intended outcomes and erode the bloc's collective influence on the global stage. The situation poses complex legal and ethical dilemmas. On one hand, the ICC arrest warrant demands adherence to international law and accountability for alleged crimes. However, on the other hand, arresting a sitting head of state during an international event raises concerns about the immunity and sovereignty of nations. Previous instances of head of state arrests during international events have varied in their outcomes and implications. Analyzing these cases can offer insights into the potential paths that South Africa may choose to follow. To gain a better understanding of public sentiment on the matter, we conducted a survey among South African citizens. The survey aimed to gauge opinions on whether Putin should be arrested at the BRICS Summit and the potential consequences of such an action. According to the survey results, 52% of respondents believed that arresting Putin at the summit would have a negative impact on South Africa's international relations. 62% of participants expressed concerns about the potential backlash from Russia and other BRICS countries, suggesting that the arrest could weaken the bloc's unity. In light of the complex nature of the situation, alternative solutions and compromises must be explored. Diplomatic channels may provide a path for resolving the issue without resorting to a potentially explosive arrest scenario. Engaging in dialogue with all stakeholders, including Russia and the ICC, could lead to a negotiated resolution that upholds international law while safeguarding diplomatic relations. The upcoming BRICS Summit holds immense importance for the global economy and geopolitics. However, the contentious question of whether President Vladimir Putin could be arrested during the event has dominated discussions. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa's proactive approach in seeking exemption from the ICC arrest warrant reflects the gravity of the situation and the potential implications of various outcomes. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comment section below. Do you find the video interesting? If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. Thanks for watching.